Class 12 Business Study Chapter Organizing Part 2.
Hi guys, once again welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to study class 12 business study chapter organizing. So first we have learned organizing definition in the first part and its characteristics and significance. So in this part 2, we are going to learn about the organizational structure and the types of organizational structure. So let's first understand what is meant by organizational structure. We can say that it refers to the framework within which various operational and managerial tasks are performed. So we can say there are companies which perform according to the framework. Every company has different pattern. There are various types also we can say of organizational structure we can say. Why is it very important? Is it important? Yes, of course it is important because for the effective and smooth running of an organization. So there are mainly two types of organizational structure. One is functional and second one is divisional. So first we'll talk about the functional structure. Functional structure is a business managed in form of a separate department on the basis of the functions each department performs. So this is functional structure is basically divides the work according to the functions they perform. Example, like if a person is doing related to import and export of a particular good, so there would be many inside that there would be many small structure, like you can say sales department, production department, etc. It would be divided on the basis of their function. So we will see the advantages and disadvantages. Before that we will take a short brief about what is divisional structure. So many companies, big companies have their have the various product of the company. So that is called as divisional structure we can say, where it is based on the product, variety of product, the structure is divided. So where this functional structure we can say is more suitable is suitable in large companies. So let us see the advantages and what are the disadvantages of functional structure. So the first advantage is specialization. In a we can say first functional structure, we are seeing that specialization as the activities are divided according to the functions we can say, so that it leads to the specialization in the work. Next is coordination. As the even employees manage, everyone is doing the similar kind of activity in a particular department, like sales department is only doing the sales activity. The coordination between them would be great. Next is operational efficiency. So the in the functional structure we can say it is based on their function. So double time we cannot do the same function, like sales again we can't do the sales, or we cannot production people cannot again produce the minimum good. So there would be less duplication we can say of the work, which automatically reduces we can say the work cost, and which will lead to ultimately efficiency. Higher focus. So whatever the objective or the goal, they will achieve it sooner. So as a functional structure, there are many disadvantages too. First is conflicts. Yes, the conflicts can arise between the two departments, though they are in the same organization, but due to their functional differentiation or the difference of specialization, there may be a rise of conflicts and deviation of interest. So this is the main point, because the interest, like head of sales department is different and production department head is different, so the interest may vary, which will automatically lead to the conflict, or we can say there is would create a difference in the organizational goal. Lack of coordination. Suppose you are in an organization, the production department does not coordinates with other finance department or anything, it may lead to the usage of more resource, or it may lead to some bigger issues also. So there is a lack of coordination. There will be time management they should do, so that they could coordinate with each other. Next is rigidity of an employee. It's very rare seen in an organization that the other department could go to the other department person and seek that the progress. So due to the less interest of other functional department, there may be the rigidity of employees who do not want to understand the, because if a person is in only sales department, he would be only concerned, sometimes he would only be concerned with his own department and his progress, so he would not give more time to the other departments too. So this was about advantages and disadvantages of functional structure. Next, we would be seeing the divisional structure and delegation of authorities and the principles in the next part. I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you.
Guys, please do like, subscribe and share Gayatri Narsimha channel. We will be back very soon with our new video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.